Alright, Thunder Saga number 2. Been a while.
The lair of Scylla. This is our home.
I love this ping-like sound that they've got going on here. Bing, 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 bing. And it's like almost like this descending arpeggio as well. Really enjoying this so far already.
This is our only way home. Deep down.
Is that Tegan?
You're quiet today.
Deep down.
Ooh. Oh, that rich two-part harmony. I love that female vocalist right there. The line, the delivery, the tonality, just the pure richness in those two voices right there. It's just such a small section of the music, but it's so enjoyable for that short period of time.
You're quiet today.
Deep down. Not much to say. Deep down. You hide a reason for shame.
I've got a secret I can no longer keep. Deep down.
You know that we are the same.
I opened the windbag while you were asleep.
Leaving them feeling betrayed.
I think opening the windbag was a terrible idea, if I remember correctly. It's been a little bit since I circled back to Epic the Musical, but remind me, guys. Pretty sure that was a bad decision, though. Musically, just very nice and mellow here. Got a nice slow tempo, and it's just this really light carrying, so to speak, style of a beat, just so that way we're really not taking away from the vocals here in the storytelling.
Leaving them feeling
Got
betrayed.
beautiful guitar and piano here.
Breaking the bonds that you've made.
I'm so sorry.
There is no price we won't pay.
Beautiful head voice control here.
We both know what it takes to
That's creepy.
survive.
Full speed ahead.
There's some callbacks to Full Speed Ahead there.
Deep down.
We only care for ourselves.
Is anyone else getting almost like Amy Lee Evanescent style vocals here from the female vocalist? So beautifully haunting and rich and full and just such an enchanting voice.
Humillicus, light up 6 torches. Deep down, we're lonely demons from hell.
Captain, something approaches.
Yeah, that's creepy. Oh yeah, here we go.
Run for your life!
G sharp there. That's a pretty high belt there, man. And it's almost at a yell too, like, but just the control here, there's no wavering in his vocals. Obviously, this has been processed through and mixed, mastered, and tuned, of course. But there's just so much control over his voice in that belt there. Just, it's very harsh.
Run for your life!
It's just, it feels like a yell, and I know it's probably intended that way, especially considering the situation that they're in Scylla here. They quite literally have to deal with a aquatic sea monster And it's a oh crap moment. We gotta get out of here. Just adds to the effect.
Run for your life!
Run in your sorrow and fears. Choke on your blood and your tears. Bleed till you run out of years. We must do what it takes to survive. Give up your honor and faith. Live up your life and take
Sorry, guys. I had some notifications popping off. So I'm hearing all of this distortion, and it's coming from, I think it's coming from voice doubling, but the kind of voice doubling I'm talking about here is, it sounds like there's a second, it sounds like the exact same vocal is overlaid over the original female vocal part, but it seems like it's also been pitched up a full step or down a full step. So there's a little bit of dissonance in there, but it's not the same dissonance that you hear whenever two notes clash together and it sounds terrible. It doesn't sound quite as bad whenever it's a full step, but whenever it's a half step, it sounds like junk, or at least you might think it sounds like junk. But with that one step difference, you have this interesting, like, cacophony of a sound, because there's only two actual voices there, and they're only one full step apart. But they create this, like, almost warbling effect in your ears, like, if you listen to it real close, you can you'll notice it. And they use it to really bring out the bestiality of this character here, Scylla. And then the next note above or below that is one full step above or below. I still have yet to figure out which is which at this point. Let me listen just a little more. Possibly a G sharp and B flat. It could. Oh no! I tell you what. I believe it's a F sharp and a G sharp. Then you've got this really intense moment, and then it doesn't quite come to a complete stop, and it doesn't quite do like this whole complete cutout into silence. It's more of a, oh, great, my camera's decided that it's going to kick the bucket. Stand by, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Bit of unprofessionalism on my part and poor planning, but we are back. I don't remember what my last thought was, so we're gonna continue. It's a beautiful floating duet there. I'll show you what I mean by floating. Very bright forward vocal choice here, and from the male voice, and then you have this like bright forward airy head voice from the female vocals as well. And obviously it's a quieter passage of music here, and you want something a little more hushed. But I just wanted to call out how well placed the brightness and forwardness of this sound. I just wanted to call out how well placed it is. the timing of the song. Great. Moving on to Mutiny. Without further ado, I can learn how to click. Got these like dire sounding strings. Nice piano string. Got a punchy kick.
Tell me you did not know that would happen. Say you didn't know how that would end.
Nice rich choir in the background
Look
too.
me in the eyes and tell me, Captain, that you did not just sacrifice 6 men.
Back in
Use your
Scylla,
wits and
yeah.
try and say I'm crazy and mad. That this is all some trick the gods have sent. Tell me you did not miss home so painfully bad.
I just love the immaculate choice of not having effectively no percussion here. Obviously, you hear a little bit of a kick in the background, but it's so faint, and then there's in some parts of this passage here, it's completely just non-existent. Percussion is, and it gives way for the vocals to really shine. And I love that here. Let's keep going.
Tell me you did not miss home so painfully bad that you gave up the lives of 6 of our friends.
That's a cold
We
statement,
fought
man.
the Cyclops. You were quick to hatch a plan, and when we fought with Circe, it was you who left behind no man. But when we saw this monster,
Building
we didn't
tension
take a
here
stand.
with all these
We just
chords and
ran.
chaos.
Say something! I can't!
Ooh.
Then you have forced my hand. You really lower your
Whew, we're about to get into an intense scene here, folks. I'm excited. All right. So I like how he just goes, I can't. And then everything just stops. Like, boom, gone. Gives you just the sound of the boat creaking in the water. And it leaves you wondering where they're going to go with it. The wind blowing. Just
Then you have forced my hand. You really lower your weapon. No can do. You miss your wife so bad you drain the lives of your own crew.
Don't make me fight you, brother. You know you'd have done the same.
If you want all the
I like this like driving electric guitar in the back. It's almost Metallica style. Like it's just like this. It's just this driving force in the background. Normally you expect the electric guitar to be more forward and aggressive, even in your face for that matter. But they still want to maintain the dynamic of having the vocals at the forefront, and while still keeping the intensity of the moment. And I really appreciate that here.
power you must carry all the blame.
You got war drums too.
Odysseus, there is no price he won't pay.
I am not letting you get in my way. My brothers, why?
And Odysseus gets stabbed.
How are we supposed to trust you now? Now, your time has come, your luck's run out. Now, the time has come to shut you down. You relied on wit, and then we died on it. Whoa.
That was such a really neat section there. It's just like it's not in completely heavy metal style, but it has like it just has a little bit of it in there for those of you that really enjoy heavy metal music. And I like a nice heavy metal song, but it's just fantastic selection here for sure. Fantastic selection of an instrument and music style to incorporate into the song. That said, we're gonna move on, and then I have lost my place. Here we go. This is close enough. Boom. Another shift in music style here. Let's see where they go with it. Boom. Silence. That is such an amazing effect in music.
Ed, where are we?
Ethereal sounding
Some island.
choir.
The first one we found, it's bursting with cows, just roaming around, begging us to eat. So much meat, and hunger is so heavy. This statue, the god of
the
sun,
strings.
don't know where it's
Oh, that's
from,
gorgeous.
But here's where we found all these cows to hunt.
Ooh. Hang on, I think that's a clarinet.
And hunger is so heavy.
Oh, wait, no, maybe it's just strings.
So heavy.
Please don't tell me you're about to do what I think you'll do.
Yeah, and this section here, the piano, like this ethereal feeling piano and the vocals as well, really are channeling this sensation that what's about to happen is like beyond its supernatural. And that's kind of the feeling I'm gathering. We'll see if that's where they go, but I can kind of it's like this really light, like super like in the clouds, so to speak, feel. And they create that with just these really nice, fluffy, so to speak, piano strikes and just this airy tone in the head voice of the vocals here.
Please don't tell me you're about to do
Right here.
what I think you'll do.
Odie, we're never gonna get to make it home. You know it's true.
You don't know that's true. This is the home of the sun god.
I'm starving, my friend.
But if you kill his cattle, who knows what he'll send. This is the home of the sun
I'm
god.
tired, my friend.
But we're so close to home, this can't
Oh,
be where
man.
it ends.
These strings are just
How much longer must I suffer?
so rich.
How much longer must I push
I
through
need
doubt?
to get
How much longer must I go about my life?
And I really also love this passing, echoing back and forth here. It's a testament to how well this exchange would have taken place in real life should this have been real. I can quite literally picture this happening in my head, like with my eyes closed. You guys see me closing them a lot during this musical. That's what I'm doing. I'm picturing this happening in my head while I'm not actually watching some of the animatics. But
Like this, when people die like this, whoa. How much longer must we suffer now? How much longer must we push through doubt? How much longer must we go about our lives like this when people die like this? I'm just a man.
really gets no!
what does he do? Oh, geez. Okay. And then we've got this nice flowing music. It was still up in the air, like it's nice, fluffy, in the clouds kind of feeling. Supernatural almost. Like you're walking along the banks of Jordan or something. And it's just a peaceful river. But that's the kind of feel I get from that section. And then we just kind of get into this like sword slash. And then, oh crap, here goes the chaos again.
How much longer must we go about our lives like this when people die like this?
really gets no!
And then we have I'm Just a Man, another callback there. Eurylicus, no. Who does he cut? You got this really menacing, sinister sounding cello playing a D in the background there. Oh no, that's not a cello. I'm an idiot. That's one of those actual stringed basses, and they're dragging that bow across that D. just sounds absolutely gut-wrenchingly sinister.
You've doomed us. You've doomed us all, Eurylochus!
Oh, okay, so they're starving, and then he goes and kills one of the cattle, despite being told that this is the sun god, and that's probably not a good idea.
Captain?
We need to get away from this island now! Grab an arm with all the strength your arms allow! These cows were immortal. They were the sun god's friends.
Yeah, you
Now that
don't.
we've pissed them off, who do you think he'll send?
Full speed ahead.
Yeah, another callback. Full speed ahead.
Master!
Rightfully so. He made a bad decision. Clap of thunder. That's good. Oh, this is sick. Unfortunately, that's all I have time for today. But guys, thank you so much for watching today. Those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Ethan Drew. I'm a singer. I interview singers as well on this channel, and that's my primary focus, but I know you guys love these reaction videos, so I'm going to continue pumping them out until you guys stop liking them and stop commenting and stop subscribing with them, which I'm sure will not happen. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you were enjoying the content, make sure you drop a like. Even if you leave a comment with just a smiley face, it helps with the algorithm. Subscribe so that way you never miss another upload with the bell turned on so you can get those notifications as well. And lastly, I did want to tell you about my Patreon page if you want to support my journey here on YouTube. I may be making the jump to monetizing through just YouTube. I might be discontinuing Patreon. I'm still giving that some thought, but I just wanted to let you know I'm throwing that out there. But in the meantime, Patreon is still an option. I will let you know if that changes. You could support me as little as $1 a month if you want to do that. You are not required to. You don't have to spend a penny to enjoy my content and support it. But if you choose to, the option is there, and you'll get some really nice benefits, such as personal interaction with me, personal phone call, a handwritten letter, recommendations for future YouTube videos, so on and so forth. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. Take care of yourselves. See you soon. Bye.